Welcome to the Daily Fantasy 2-Minute Drill. Success in daily fantasy basketball can easily be achieved by recognizing players whose roles will expand both in minutes played as well as offensive supply. Sometimes that comes down to a player maturing into an all-star like we've expected and seen so far from Anthony Davis. Or sometimes it just depends on a change of scenery like with Eric Bledsoe. Another way of a player's role being increased is through injury in the short term. Paying attention to the injuries in the NBA leads to the ability to recognize serious value from one night to the next in daily fantasy sports. There have been early reports of two injuries that will shape the landscape of DFS basketball this evening, and the first of those is Goran Dragic being out for the Phoenix Suns. Dragic left the Suns last game with an ankle sprain, and as a result, Gerald Green saw a huge spike in both minutes and offensive production. His salary is either at an insane value today on some sites, or at the absolute minimum, and he is a must play. I would expect him to be one of the two highest percentage owned players on the evening, and we should also see a bump in production from PJ Tucker, and of course Eric Bledsoe, who will now be the team's primary ball handler instead of having to share duties with Dragic, as is the norm in Phoenix. The other injury causing waves this evening is George Hill for the Pacers. Hill has been declared out, which gives both a bump to Paul George and Lance Stevenson. But the player who will benefit the most is CJ Watson. Also, minimum salary on most sites, Watson will be one of the highest percentage owned players tonight. He will be the other one in addition to Gerald Green, and in both cash games and GPPs. We can expect starters minutes from CJ Watson instead of the normal 15 to 20 minutes of burn that he usually logs. More minutes leads to more opportunities leads to a higher floor and a possibly higher ceiling. That's all I've got for you today, so good luck in all your action tonight. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you this afternoon at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern on Grinders Live at rotogrinders.com/live. Bye, everybody!